Good afternoon, everyone. I think it's been a long day. We'll try and make it really quick. Just to add to the previous session, right? I'll give you my experiences about women in the business, right? The best company I funded is actually started by a lady who has no formal education, has been a housewife, has a Bell's palsy, so her face is disfigured. She has a autistic child, and the valuation, the last stock I sold on her company was 1:207, 1:207. On $1, I sold it $207 on $1. So there's no, and today actually when I invest, right, I have a daughter who just passed 12th grade, and I asked her to write a sales script. So if she can write a sales script on a piece of paper, then I invested with her. So there's nothing, I mean, super talented, right? In fact, boys on the other side, I'm always worried because, you can't find them at work. And they'll be sitting somewhere drinking tea. And coming to one of the issues, right, of how do you catch them young? Teach children to identify problems. Right? If you see the best of the inventions which are done by children are the ones where kids could identify the problems, right? Because the world is about that. If you can identify it, that's okay. You crim and cry, that's okay. But later, you tell them how to fix it. And coming to issues of how to catch them young, right? CA, along with a bunch of investors, has done these sessions every Saturday and Sunday. They used to call in a bunch of kids, right, from various schools. They used to put them in a room, 30, 40 of them, and then give them small things to, identify a problem, identify a solution, sell this cookie for 20 rupees, sell this for 500 rupees. They should just give them assignments. And that did really good. So teach kids, when you go take them to a shop or somewhere, tell them what's the problem in this store, right? Identify it. And if you were there, what would you do to fix it, right? So they will become. So coming back to the topic of disruptive startups, right? The reality is that I think we should never hear from a venture capitalist about a startup. That's just a reality. I'll tell you why. Because all the venture guys are rear view mirror. So we look into a mirror and we see what's in the back, and then we tell you the script, right? The reality is that all venture guys keep poking. We only annoy people with asking questions. And the reason for that is we don't know the answer. And you keep poking till you see that the balloon doesn't burst. Then it's made of steel. So successful startups always have been centered around one, everything, right? It's all about people. It's about the entrepreneur. And disruption, right? Once upon a the definition of disruption has changed over a period of time, right? When a disruption was about, but however, there's one thing that always remained constant. Disruptive startups have a combination of a product and an experience. When the iPad, right, the iPod came into the world, there were tons of digital, music players, but it was an experience, right? So today's world is all about experience. So disruptive startups have first started emerging. We see that it comes out of true experience, right? Facebook, Seth Godin always said, right? He said, Facebook became an overnight success after 6 years of hard work. There's nothing that becomes overnight success unless there's, but we had to work on an experience for the user before it became a disruptive startup. So there are two kinds of risks in any company. One is called the product risk, one is the market risk. Product risk, the market risk is impossible to take it out. No one wants to take out a market risk. Product risk is easy to take out because the entrepreneur is smart. They learn how to take out the product risk. Disruptive startups are the ones that actually they came in and created a technology or an experience that would leave people baffled, right? So I'm pretty sure the stalwarts next to me will have much more things to say. But bottom line is, the disruptive startups, what I have seen is, if you can write on a small piece of paper your sales script. Say for example, you're selling something into a bank. The moment you walk into the bank, who will you meet? The security guard. So what's the sales guy going to tell the security guy? Then you're going to get into the elevator, you're going to ask something, you're going to go to the secretary of the CTO or something. If you can write the sales script at every point till you reach the customer and to get the order, you have a startup. My experience about disruptive startups is all about a product and its positioning. People, product, positioning, pricing. Pricing is very, very tough in disruptive startups. Very tough. Regular startups, it's easy. You can do pricing, you can play with it. Disruptive, because you are actually either taking someone out from the field or you're doing something no one has done before. So pricing is extremely tough in disruptive startups. So if you can figure that one piece, big piece out.